So I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about Gentis and my relationship with them, with specifically Claire Benson and Jenny Little, and how they've impacted me directly through the roles that I've had with them. And going into the initial interview, they were both very, very good about making sure that you were prepped from the standpoint of not only just interview questions and the basic knowledge and skills that you need to be able to answer for, but also the protocols from when to be there, where to be, what to wear, things like that, knowing the little ticks that a hiring manager was going to be looking for so that you could have your best shot once you got in the interview and you didn't have to worry about any of the minutia. So I'm confident that their participation and experience definitely had a big role in me being able to get hired at the positions that I had with them and the position I have now. Working on site through Gentis, through the two positions that I've been involved with, was a lot the same. They were both very, very in touch, making sure that they kept constant contact, not to the point of being mother hen-like, but just making sure that they were touching base with you, making sure that if you had any questions about payroll, if you had any questions about your direct deposit, if there were any of those things like that they didn't necessarily even deal with directly, they would get you lightning fast answers. I never worried about missing a paycheck. In fact, I never did. And that's the first time that's ever happened at a contract job where there wasn't some sort of a slip up and no information coming back to me. They were very, very good at making sure that the lines of communication stayed open. Working with them was great in the sense that I could get answers to questions I really feel like I could probably get an answer to a question at midnight if I were to ask it, although there's no reason to, but I got responses after work hours. I got responses on weekends and times when I really never expected someone to pick up the phone, and they did call and they did text back or email. And even when that wasn't my expectation, they still did it. But they really went out of their way to make sure that the relationship between me and both of them was solid. And I think that speaks a lot to the culture of the company that they work for and that I'm glad to be a part of, just because I don't feel like I'm just in a name on someone's account. Like, I really do feel like I'm a part of the team, and that makes a big difference. It really does make going to work a lot easier, especially in this uncertain time when nobody really knows what's coming next. Knowing that you've got a company that's kind of got your back like that makes a big difference. They're the only contracting agent or staffing agency, or however you want to label them, that offers full benefits and paid time off, things like that. I've never seen a company do that. I mean, even companies I've worked for full time that had benefits, you still had to pay something for them, and this one you didn't at all, and that's remarkable. As far as once the pandemic hit, they were the first ones on the phone to us to make sure that we were okay, and not just okay with the fact that everything was going on, but just like, were we okay? Were we mentally okay? Did we have everything that we needed? Did we need help with anything, from filling out forms for benefits, from just any? I mean, I feel like I could have asked him for anything and probably would have gotten it. That's the level of commitment I really feel like they gave to us, and I really do feel like they did everything they could to make navigating that as easy as possible. But I would say that that's what they've done with everything with regards to any dealings I've had with them. They do everything they can to take the anxiety out of whatever situation you're going to be in so that you can be your best self no matter what you're doing. So, as far as like an overall experience and overall feeling, if I find myself in a position where I'm looking for work, be it contract or direct hire or whatever, this will be the agency that I come to first, because of the way that I've been treated. That really stands out, and I've forgotten the names of some other agencies I've worked for, but this one will stick with me, and these two specifically, just because of the way that they both worked with me to make sure that pretty much every aspect of our working relationship is as solid as it can be. So that's really all I've got to say about Genny and Claire, and Gentis as a whole. So good luck to everybody out there.